Well, hey, how you doing? This is Harold. I'm gonna do a little something today. We'll mess around with these peppers. Today I'm in here in my greenhouse, and as you can see, got lots of growth and all my different variants. There's the yellow Carbaruga, which I picked a bunch of them off of that one. These ones are the what we figured to be the Cayenne Ghost Cross. Oh, what else we got in here? Those are in here is the Carbaruga crossed with a Primo. But over here is what we're dealing with right now, and that's this chocolate. You can see that these are the chocolate Carbarugas. These are come from Tony Sherwood, and you can see that one there. That's how big a lot of these got on this plant. And I already picked off a quarter of this plant. I'm about to show you here some of those peppers that come off there, and there's big peppers that come off of here, but I ain't gonna lie, with this thing being crossed with a Douglah, I'm not gonna eat some of the bigger peppers that I got, like this big joker right here. Look at that comparative. I'm eating a baby compared to some of the ones I'm gonna extract seeds from. Look at that thing compared to the one I'm gonna eat, and for good reason, because I've tasted them before and they're hot. They're really hot. Here's a harvest I got, and I'll show you from this little plant here I picked off, and you can see there's still some. And then a quarter of that other plant in which I'm pulling the seeds for myself, and for I promised I would send some back to Tony because I grew it for him. He was nice enough to let me grow it for him. So, uh, yeah, This is gonna be painful. If you'll give me a minute here and just be tolerant with me for a minute. I've got a knife with me, so I'm gonna go ahead and uh, I'll show you the inside of one of these here. And as you can see, these are big. They're very big. Here's the one I'm gonna eat, and they're big. And sorry, people, these things are hot. And I've tried them before. Tony and I were talking. I asked him. I was like, going, "What are these crossed with?" Look at the oil on that knife. Yeah. Tell me these things aren't freaking full of capsaicin. Uh, I'll open this up. Look at that. Look at that thing. Oh, wow. So this is what they look like inside. They're a nice golden color. Glistening. Yeah, outside again. Look at these things. They're beautiful. They come out amazing. Uh, but that's what they look like when they're opened up. That again is one of the ones I'm going to be pulling seeds from. And this one is obviously a little dwarf one because, well, that's what I think I'm going to be able to handle and not die. Knowing that I'm going to be going to bed soon, I don't want to kill myself, so to speak. Even that little one, look at that. Even that little one's full of oil. My daggone knife is just loaded up. So, I know what I'm about to get into. Fortunately, this one doesn't have a lot of seeds because it's a little feller. It's got a couple. Not that I'm worried about. So, I'm about to go through some pain. You know, it's one thing I watch other people's videos and I go, watch, they're going to morph. Watch me, I'm going to morph. When this thing hits me, it's going to, I already know it because I've had them before, that they're really strong. That Douglah heat comes through, and these things are they're cookers. So, without further ado, this is the chocolate Carbaruga, and this is created by Tony Sherwood. Uh, Plants are very prolific. I highly recommend if you want plants that really put out. These Carbaruga the Carbaruga line from Tony Sherwood. You know, if you're looking for peppers for salsa, they're good. The red standards are very good. You'd like those in salsa. I'm gonna powder these ones up and mix them into my super blend and see what I can come up with. But here we go. Let's try this thing and watch me morph. Whew. Heat's already coming after me. I may not be able to talk here soon. Oh, that heat is intense. It's already hitting me. It's I wouldn't call it floral, but it's hot. I gotta wash it down. I'm out here on my deck. Ooh, that could be the next one to give me hiccups. All right, you gotta wash it down. Oh, the heat is just crazy. Fortunately, I've been messing around with these peppers, but I tell you, incredible burn on my tongue, just like I expected. It makes it hard to talk because it's on your tongue and then it creeps back into your throat right here. Oh, it's wicked heat. And Tony and I were talking, and he kind of, if you can giggle on texting, he was kind of laughing because he goes, yeah, they're pretty hot. Like the yellow ones are also really hot for a yellow. But oh, if you're looking for one that's got really good heat, look at this one. I'll show these off. While I'm getting cooked, here's another one. So yeah, these have been they're a pretty pepper to grow. You can see the one I ate was a quarter of those, and the heat is just, it's really moved into the back of my throat, and it's like so hot it gets hard to breathe. Oh, whew. It's just like searing heat. It's really intense. It's definitely that Douglah heat. Oh. Whew. Well, it didn't give me the hiccups, but golly, that heat is immense. Let's see if, I don't know if this thing zooms in. Not in video, but it's right now. It's like the heat is moving around on me. Now it's all like all on the side of my tongue. It's really hot. Oh. It's definitely got a little of that chocolatey flavor to it. If you know what I mean. If you've had chocolates before, a little bit of earthy. It's definitely not an overpowering floral, so it's good like that. I think it's gonna be a good powder pepper. If I can get over this heat, whew, It's a really good pepper. Like I said, the brown, I don't know if, like, some of these are like that color, and while others are mahogany brown, like that, like this one. Beautiful brown, but whew, they will light you up. I think I'm starting to come down off the heat a little bit. It's still up there, but it's coming down. Like I said, a pretty good bounty for one little plant and a quarter of the other. That pie plate's full. Yeah, full plate. And once I let these sit for a day or two, and just so the other ones finish ripening, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and dry them, make powder out of them. I got some other ones I gotta dry out. Ooh, that's a smoker, I'll tell you what. The heat at one point was hard to talk. Wow. You guys get with Tony Sherwood and his Carbaruga blends there that I know he's got them on sale on his site, but the Carbarugas, I'm a big fan of his Carbaruga line because they're so productive and prolific. You get a lot of peppers out of a plant, out of a single plant. You'll pull probably, I'd say the other one's still 3/4 full, and I pulled this one. You'll probably pull 100 peppers a plant easy. You know, you imagine if you grew 10 of those, 1,000 peppers, you got a lot of peppers there. Wicked heat though. Be ready for that if you do that. They're good. They're actually a pretty good flavor, but the heat is just wham, it slaps you, and it comes on quick. So that'll be a good one to blend with a slow cooker, like a ghost type pepper, or a naga. I've got some naga dragons that I've grown for the second year from Brian Seal. I got a plant in there. That thing gets you. Be a good one with my reapers too, for somebody that's like talks about the heat they like, how they can deal with it. I'll tell you what, this is a good one. You put this in with a mix, and yeah, I can light somebody up with this one. So anyway, no, it's a good pepper. Definitely, I recommend growing these. They're, like I said, you'll get real good productivity out of them. Lots of peppers. Growing them here in the great state of Washington. Not the Seattle state. But they're over here in the weather up here where I'm at in up on the flats of those of you that know Washington and that Pierce County. The weather's moderate. It's not. We've had a couple cold nights, but the greenhouse and the covers that I put over my raised beds will help them to produce, because man, my raised beds are loaded with peppers. I got a lot of Carbarugas in there, standards. I got some Joseph blacks, 7-pot yellow. They're supposed to be reds, but they're not. 7-pot yellows. I got ghost peppers in there. That I just grow, and I don't pull seeds from in there. The reapers in there, but that's just a big producer bed. As I just put a bunch into there just so I can uh, produce a bunch of peppers for powder, and probably making some more of the hot sauce like I made last year. Shoot, I made hot sauce last year. I fermented the peppers, and I made a yellow hot sauce. Those of you who remember, I had the pictures and sold all that in one day to a lot of my coworkers. I gave them sample flavors and they just ate it up. So yeah, I'll probably do some of that too. Well, anyway, I've the heat subsided and I did live, but golly, I'll tell you what, about 10 minutes you're cooking there. But all right, well, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some work to do. You all have a great day. Again, Carbaruga chocolate. That's what we dealt with here. Big monsters like that, I highly recommend them. The seeds came from Tony Sherwood. He was gracious enough, again, like I said, I want to shout out to him for letting me grow his strains, and I'm going to get some of these seeds back to him so he can have that generation from a different region of this country. And yeah, because, we make America great. Yeah, that's what I'm about. So, all right, well, I'm out of here, and you guys have a great day. Take care.